You have a miracle story, a fascinating story with the Rebbe and Becky. Could you
Well,
share
when
that
Rachel
with us?
got to be about 7 years old, she had a certain mantra, which was, I want a sister, I want a sister, I want a sister. So we were trying, but it wasn't happening. Then we went to a fertility expert, and when we told her our age, she said, you have less than a 15% chance of having another child.
How old were you?
I was in my 40s. Bob and I went out to breakfast, and we both decided we would not be deterred just because one person had said that. We decided to go to another doctor, and he gave more of a glimmer of hope. And the Rebbe on Hoshana Rabbah, it's the end of the holiday of Sukkot, would give out honey cake. When he gave me a piece of honey cake, he looked straight at me. He said, I give you a bracha for an addition to your family within the next year. And I was stunned, and I said, how does this man know what I've been praying for and what we've been hoping for and what would make our life feel full and complete? But somehow when he said it, I believed it. I don't know exactly why. And sure enough, I would say maybe 2 months later, I was pregnant.
Amazing. And you hadn't told the Rebbe, you hadn't told anyone that you even wanted to
No,
have a
we
baby.
hadn't told our parents. I didn't tell my mother. I didn't tell my father. I didn't tell my best friend. I did not tell anybody. And I certainly didn't call the Rebbe's assistants or tell him I want a blessing, nothing like that.
It's really extraordinary.
So then I called the doctor and I said, I just took a pregnancy test here at home and it's positive, but I'd like to take a test in your office. So I came in to have the test. He took it and then he called me back and he said, look, I'll tell you the truth. It says that it's positive, but I believe that's impossible. I think there must be a mistake. You've got to come in and have another test. So I went in and had another test and it was also positive. So he said, well, I guess it's positive.
It's the Rebbe's bracha.
Naturally, I was very, very happy, and Becky was born. After the Hoshana Rabbah, when I received the blessing to have another child within the year, naturally, we brought Becky back with us and carrying her in our arms. And the Rebbe, as soon as he saw us, before we could even say a word to him, as we got closer, he said, I see you brought the addition to the family. And I said to myself, how could he have imagined exactly what he said last year after seeing so many thousands of people? And then my husband, Bob, said to him, thank you, Rebbe, thank you, Rebbe. And the Rebbe said to us, don't thank me. And he pointed up to the heavens.
This is such a hopeful story for our listeners to hear, and also continuing the Jewish legacy, especially in the times that we live in now. It's very important. And for you to have had this blessing from the Rebbe to have a baby, and these blessings are always there. Now, many people go to the Ohel where people ask for prayers for babies, for a good match, for their soulmate, for hatzlacha, success in their work. The Rebbe finds a way to help today as well.